Who am I? Tell him I'm Doctor Who.
Hey guys, so I believe I have discovered a way to turn any part of any song into a gigantic build that you can then drop into any drop you want. So in this week's video, I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's do it. Hey guys, Phil Harris from beginnerdjlessons.com and beginnerabletonlessons.com here, and today I'm going to show you how to turn any part of any song into a huge build and drop. But as per usual, I want to run you through the ingredients you're going to need to be able to do this. So first things first, on track B you're going to want to get a song that's got a huge drop and put a cue point just before the vocal sample before the drop. For example, I've got Doctor Who, so I put a cue point just before he says, "Who am I? Tell him I'm Doctor Who." Sounds like this.
Who am I? Tell him I'm Doctor Who.
Okay, so we're ready to bring that in, that energy in. Now, on track A, you can have any song you want, literally. It probably works well if you have a song that's around 125 BPM, but you can kind of do this with any song. I'm going to show you how in a second. So, here's a bit of background for you, okay? When you do music production and you're making EDM music, a lot of EDM music obviously has builds and drops. And you see similarities between a lot of songs. So for example, if you're making a build, most builds have a drum roll that sounds like you have one of those. Then you have white noise that kind of sounds like this. That actually sounds more like a riser. But you have these different elements put into it, okay? So it's like a riser, some white noise, a build, and you have all these elements. They're usually always there. So I jumped on Ableton and I thought, what if I just make a build with nothing but all those elements? A snare roll, a riser, white noise, and then don't have anything else. And I can put that as a sample. And then it means whenever I'm playing a song then, I can bring in this rising kind of building effect that I've created, take whatever part of the song I'm on, put it on a loop and just build that loop. And then when that sample gets to an end, hit the drop of the second song, okay? Now, I've broken this week's video down into two sections because I want to try and keep this snappy. So in next week's video, I'm going to show you how I made this sample I'm about to play you. But, so here it is, okay? This is the sample I've made. Sounds like this. That's the sample, okay? I've just made that. I'm going to show you in next week's video how I made it. Now, obviously, at the end of this sample, you will then drop your big drop.
Who am I? Tell him I'm Doctor Who.
Okay? But now it comes to how we're actually going to kind of blend this into the DJing stuff. So let me just bring you to the screen here. So I've taken this sample, this build-up, which by the way, you can get this sample I've made, this build-up, that build-up I just played to you. If you click below this video, there'll be a link. You can buy it for $1, okay? You can get this exact thing. So you drop that into samples. Just in case any of you don't know how to do that, you come to this kind of air horn symbol up here, drag it in, and then what you want to do is whatever song you're playing, so let's just select a random song. I'm just going to drop in Nicki Minaj, Starships, okay? I haven't even prepared this to show you how relatively easy this is. And we're going to make sure that the tracks are the same speed. So make sure it's set to the middle of your tempo slider over here. So that's 125. This build-up I did to 125, which is here. If it was different, you can click on this and slide up or down till you get to the exact same BPM, because you need this build to be the same speed as the song you're bringing in. Then you play this song, and whenever you want, you just start playing this sample in line with the song that's currently playing, okay? So the build begins. Then you're going to hit an auto loop. And then slowly but surely, in line with the build, you're going to half the auto loop. So it kind of sounds like that's also getting quicker to go with the sample that we've made. And then you might also filter it up a little bit like this. So it sounds like whatever section of that song we've put into this build, we shorten it to make it quicker and quicker and quicker. We filter it up and then we bring in the drop. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about now because it seems like a lot of information, but it's simple. Bring in that sample, grab a bit of that song, put it on auto loop, shorten it, build it, drop it. We're going to do it.
Who am I? Tell him I'm Doctor Who.
So, as you can see, there was no particular part of that song. That would have worked with any part of the song. As long as you bring in this riser sample on time, so it's in time with the track, you can then shorten it and shorten it and shorten it. You can also filter up. And the other little thing I did as well is I've also taken the key lock thing off and I've used this as like a bit of a riser as well. So if I was to just play this bit by itself, it would sound like this. Let's bring this to here. That's what's going on behind the sample. So guys, that's it, okay? Download this build sample that I've created. You can try it with any song you want. You hit play, you bring in the sample, and then you just experiment with doing different things like shortening the sample, filtering up, bringing the tempo up, and when you're ready, bang, you bring in whatever drop you want. This is an awesome little thing for you guys to play around with, and it's just a wicked thing, and it kind of will begin to get your head around actually producing this kind of music, which is the next step for you as DJs. So guys, if you are interested in learning more about DJing, make sure you go and check out my courses at beginnerdjlessons.com. I've got 3 courses that'll teach you everything from not knowing anything about DJing right up to really advanced creative stuff, so you can go and check out that. If you guys are interested in the more kind of production side of things, you want to learn how to make those kind of builds yourself, you want to go and check out Beginner Ableton lessons. Particularly if you're brand new, you want to check out my Beginner Ableton course, which will cover so much stuff which will really enhance your DJing. So you want to go and check that out, beginnerabletonlessons.com. If you just want to buy that sample, there's a link below, you can get it $1. And finally, I just wanted to say, if you guys like this video, make sure you leave a comment, make sure you like the video, and make sure you subscribe for more videos just like these on a weekly basis. Next week's video, I'm going to show you specifically how I made that sample, so tune in for that. See you guys next week.